going on, y'all? It's your boy Wisco Man coming at ya with another reaction video. If you guys haven't already, please be sure to smash that like button down below, hit that sub, and flip them notifications over to all. Next one up, chest. Listen through and come back.
Motherfucker, you never catch me in a suit unless I drop those motherfuckers. Check the date, I'm original, 99 in this motherfucker. I'm independent, I'm the fucking boss of me, motherfucker. That's the way that it goes, and that's the way that I gotta hold. Once I get a big old bag, I'm paying off my mama's home. That's a comfortable motto, when being raised up from the bottom. I'm so hard working at it, like an addict that's got a problem. I'm addicted to this rapping, I had enough, you need practice. There's a whole lot who envy me, I'm the reason you're in brackets. That's a caption for your timeline when I blew out your matches. So far, my chauffeur just builds a fire when I stack them. Got a whole lot of problems if you fucking with me. Riding around, windows down, ain't no service for free. Got the woods in the back, it provides for my family. Call it one shot, two shot, third I do it physical. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. La 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 la. I do this shit daily, we plumbing noise like a straight pipe. Pissing up neighbors, don't got police, we burn the tires right. After we get it done, watch my middle fingers flying by. Bumping no the skies, go full throttle till the sun is rise. Tearing up the countryside, rolling in my country ride. Product of the avenue, it's bad for you to come outside. 3 bucks, 4 o'clock, sitting on them 35s. Fucking 9 to 5, do it for 24. Steady pulling dogs in this bitch. Coming out from the sticks. Latching on like a tick. Pulling triggers to itch. Piss him off how we walking. Without a reason to give. Got the park to make him mark. Make him suffer to live. Got a whole lot of problems if you fucking with me. Riding around, windows down, ain't no service for free. Got the woods in the back, it provides for my family. Call it one shot, two shot, third I do it physically. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. La 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 la.
Okay, I don't know if you guys could tell. There was a couple times that that was really hard to allow the listen through. Within the first 30 seconds, I almost paused it. I was like, no, you promised. You said this is the way you're doing it. This is the way you're doing it. I'm gonna say right now, chest. We're 5 songs in. Yeah, Wisco's taken almost 3 hours to get 5 songs in. Holy fuck. Granted, the first 15, 20 minutes was like intro stuff, but still, holy fuck. Digressing enough. God damn, we're going to be at 5 fucking hours by the time we get this done. Sorry, guys, if you stuck through to this point. Thank you. If you don't want to, stick around for the split up. There will be split ups, and that might be easier to digest on something ridiculously long like this. But otherwise, it's a fucking event for y'all. Yeah. First 30 seconds, I already want to say something. The lyricism was insane. The beat was bumping. And then the say it with your chest, boy. Oh my God. Y'all might have heard me reference say it with your chest before. I never used to understand that shit. It's something I learned when I got older. I think it's a Southern thing. I'm not 100% sure. It might just be country ghetto shit. I don't know. But we didn't say it in Wisconsin very much, at least not when I was growing up. And when I started working around Texas boys and shit with that contract work, that's when I heard sometimes people would say that. Hell, even as a supervisor, I had one newer guy that claimed to be from Houston that tried to come up in my face and play that say it with your chest boy bullshit, like when I try to tell him to do something for work. I'm not an asshole supervisor unless you make me be one. I'm the kind of guy that says, okay, guys, we got to do this, 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 and this. And I just say it generally like that, not authoritative or nothing, just like, hey, we're friends, we got to work together, that kind of shit. And I asked him to do something, or kind of half-assed told him to do something, and he came at me like this say it with your chest boy shit, because I didn't say it so authoritatively and shit. And I looked at him and I said, man, we're at work. I ain't got nothing to prove to you. You either listen or you go home. He shut up after that, because that was our default. When you're a contract worker, you only get paid when you're on site working. So if I send your ass back to the hotel, you ain't getting paid, bitch. And you're probably going to lose your days per diem unless, you know, you can fight that I made a bad decision. But good luck. So, yeah, there wasn't no more say it with your chest boy. But I did learn it from that, and I've heard other people joke. I had some of my boys joke about that shit afterwards. Because they did stick up for me. That was the cool thing with those guys, is I always knew how to be friends with the dudes. Anybody who's Southern knows the unk, cuz, all that shit that they throw around, right? I was always friends with the unks because I came up as a laborer working with those dudes, and they were still laborers, and now as their supervisor. But they liked working with explosives because, hey, it meant easier work and fun work with explosives. So there's this one dude, Trey. No joke, shout out Trey. Fucking love that dude. Not saying he would outwork the next guy. He might have when he was younger and stuff like that. But I'll tell you this, he kept my fucking crew together. And he actually said something to Mr. Say It With Your Chest, the specific one that used it against me. And he goes, you need to learn some respect, cuz. Or no, actually, it wasn't even cuz. It was, you need to learn some respect, nephew. For those of you who don't know, like, basically, if an older dude, one of your elders, calls you nephew and you're like 25, 28, you know, your upper 20s, you know, it's one thing to call a 20-year-old nephew. They're still a little young. They're kind of college age. They're not quite adult yet, even though they're legally considered that. When he calls him nephew, and anybody who's listened to Snoop talk and shit, like if you listen to Snoop podcast, you probably understand this. He's basically disrespecting the fuck out of him and saying he's an immature little bitch. That's what that was saying. May not be the context every single time you use nephew, but that's what that particular situation was saying. Yeah, absolutely good man, dude. Good man, 100%. You know, he's seen when I started out as a supervisor struggling here or there because I was never really the authoritative type in that position. At least definitely not at the start. And having a couple of the, like I said, unks, the elders of that particular shop, having the respect of those dudes got me a lot of respect. Yeah, bitch boy be crying, for real. There's one dude threatened to stab one of my supervisors. That was when I was a aspiring supervisor. I wasn't quite a soup yet, and he was trying to start a fight with him, and I stood in front of him, and then about 10 motherfuckers stood behind me that were all from his shop. Same concept, you know, standing up with me. And my boy would have got his ass beat. But dude wasn't about to try 11 of us, so that was kind of cool. Say it with your chest, boy. Those are just some of the... they're fond memories as memories. It was not fun at the time. And, yeah, you can reminisce in some of that shit. Say it with your chest is generally those fighting words, but I love it. And I'll use that shit now. I don't use it too much, but if I'm fucking with somebody and I want to piss somebody off, say it with your chest, boy. That'd be some shit. Hey, Misty, that'd be some shit we hear out of Guala. Promise. And Guala would probably be like, hell yeah, boy. Oh, fucking love that dude. We're going to check out Guala's album when it comes out, too. Probably going to do a drop like this, honestly. Hopefully, Deuce sends it to me, or I might shoot him a message, see if I can do drop with a drop type shit, like drop it, 5 minutes after he does his drop, or if he does it live, then I'll do it right after his live's over. But anyway, I think there's some to break down here. That conclusion's probably longer than it's going to take to do this breakdown because I covered a lot of it, but this is probably going to be my favorite. Yeah, let's jump back into this and break down. So first off the bat, just a couple notes. That high pitch, that again, going with the electronic, fucking love it. Almost has another phaser feel, but it's not like sliding. It's actual notes, like staccato notes. And I like the echo reverb.
Got a whole lot of problems if you fucking with me. Riding round, windows down, ain't no service for free. Got the woods.
See, this just got that country gangster shit going on. Country fucking gangsta shit. Not only do we have a little electronic to make it unique and different, but right off the bat, the bass drop, he's hollering right off the bat, and then he's like, you got a whole lot of problems. The low, like the Suicide Boy style, I'm assuming. Like, I'm gonna stop saying I'm assuming and just assume without saying it. The low voice shit, the way he's rapping, like, yeah, just straight up fucking low voice shit is dope as fuck.
Got a whole lot of problems if you fucking with me. Riding round, windows down, ain't no service for free. Got the woods in the back, it provides for my family. Call it one shot, two.
And there we give you that redneck country boy feel, like riding around, windows down, could be city shit. And then he says, got the woods in the back. That's where we tie it into what us country boys can relate to, where this makes it country rap relatable. This makes it talking about what we can relate to, real, not so fake way.
Got the woods in the back, it provides for my family. Call it one shot, two shots.
Yo, I felt that too. Sorry, I'm already breaking this down more than I thought I was going to. Improvise for my family. I've talked about it before. I'll say it again. And I think me and Trey are similar on this. Me personally, I don't give a fuck if it requires protecting my family, especially when I have kids and shit like that. You fucking with the wrong one, bud. You fucking with the wrong one. I've covered this 1,000 times. I covered it when we talked about certain individual threatening reactors and shit like that. Talking about showing up at houses. Other individuals asking for phone numbers to settle situations instead of settling it through an Instagram call and staying more anonymous. Those are all threats. You try that shit with me. Yeah, sure. I'll give you my phone number. Gladly. But if you make that next step that I know you can make once you have the phone number, castle law. That's how they say it in Florida. Stand your ground is how they say it in Colorado. You'll learn what the law is when you get here.
For my family, call it one shot, two shot.
I like that. Improvise, he calls it one shot, two shot. I like that. Like, just basically, you know what's up.
Service for free. Got the woods in the back, it provides for my family. Call it one shot, two shot. Come and say it with your chest, boy.
Third, I do what? Misty, did you catch that? Third, I do what?
One shot, two shot. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest. Come and say it with.
And that hook. You already see me, like, as soon as I figured out what the hook was, like, pound your chest. Say it with your chest, boy.
Chest, boy. Say it with your chest. Come and say it with your chest, boy. La 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 la. Chevy motherfucker, how I blow off steam. 4 wheels, for real. How I do it so clean.
Let's go mudding, boy.
Bring the dirt in the gold and salute the one that helped the dream. Take a shower in the gold and give everything to the creek. 'Cause I'm.
Did he say from the dirt to the gold, or did he say... Yeah, I think he said from the dirt to the gold, like kind of mud to gold yet again. He called about dirt to gold, was dirt to gold the bottom? I think it was on the bottom.
I'm a real motherfucker, I'm not a rich motherfucker. You never catch me in a suit unless I drop those motherfuckers. Check the
Okay, so that was the mouth drop on the initial reaction, and I was not faking. I didn't even hold it longer than I needed to. I held it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop and try to gather myself, and he just kept going. He kept going, like the bar just. I'm like, brain broken. He just said it. Holy shit, I love it.
Cause I'm a real motherfucker, I'm not a rich motherfucker. You never catch me in a suit unless I drop those motherfuckers.
You never catch me in a suit unless I drop them motherfuckers. Like everything else to that, the one or two statements before that was just leading up. You'll never catch me in a suit unless I drop a motherfucker. Like if I have to improvise and protect my family, the 1 shot, 2 shot, let's go get this shit. I don't wear a suit. I don't need to flex. I don't need to be the rich boy. Which, don't get me wrong, I have suit. I have dress clothes and stuff like that. It's rare, few and in between when I wear it. But especially when I used to drive Lyft, I'd wear it just for funsies. Yeah, suits are for courts and funerals. So it's a double on the double, actually. I didn't even think of it that way. I was thinking court. But that's a double on double. And that's a Wisco reference because I'm pretty sure you just call it a double. But since it's a double that could have either or meaning or both, I call that a double on double. It's not really a triple because it doesn't have 3 different meanings, but it could be either or both, and they're both similar situations. So it's like a 2.5, I guess, whatever. But you'll never catch me in a suit unless I drop a motherfucker. So if I drop a motherfucker, I'm probably going to have charges, so I'm going to have to go to court. So wear a suit for court. Or if I... Misty says if it's a double on double, then it's a quadruple. True. I mean, true, but technically it's not... Yeah. I don't know. Math is hard right now. I'm having a hard enough time keeping up with his goddamn lyrics, okay? Anyway, so, I mean, fuck, probably 20 minutes of this 3 hours has been Wisco trying to figure out what he's trying to say, besides the rants. So, court is a suit, but if you drop a motherfucker, you might also be going to a funeral if you give a shit to go to the funeral. So, it could be a double-double because you wear a suit to a funeral. So, yeah, we're going to keep going before Wisco spends too much time breaking down the same fucking thing too much.
Fucker, I'm not a rich motherfucker. You never catch me in a suit unless I drop those motherfuckers. Check the date, I'm original, 99 in this motherfucker. I'm independent, I'm the fucking boss of me, motherfucker. Yes. 99 in this motherfucker. I'm not a rich motherfucker. You never catch me in a suit unless I drop those motherfuckers. Check the date, I'm original, 99 in this motherfucker.
That's right. Trey's younger than me. I don't know why. For some reason, I just mixed Trey with Church because I know Church is the same fucking age as me. Can't remember if Church is 91 too or if he's 90, but we're same class year, I believe. I think we're both 09, even though I'm pretty sure he dropped out, if I recall correctly. Not that that says anything. I mean, dude's still smarter than 99% of motherfuckers out there. But yeah. Thank you, Misty. I appreciate that. I'm glad somebody fucking appreciates it because otherwise there's no point in recording the fucking rants. So I do try to keep it on point enough so Wisco's rants at least make sense and don't just sound like babbling. Yeah, no, I couldn't recall. I was thinking he was probably like 24, but if he's 25, that's cool. I still got to interview him at some point to actually get to know more details on him specifically. Which, yes, Trey, I did send you a message a while back. I know you just figured the whole Instagram thing out because I could have sworn, just like you said, I could have sworn, and I won't share everything, but just this part, I could have sworn you added me like a year or two ago because I know I started checking you out like, 2 years ago, and I think some of the first times you were commenting or being in live chats was probably at least a year and a half ago, if not almost the full 2 years ago. But either way, I could have sworn you added me on Instagram then, but it's not uncommon for that shit to disappear, just like subs disappear, like randomly. It's not even necessarily they're working against us. It's just weird shit that don't fucking work. Yeah, the Instagram drops subs and stuff like that sometimes, so maybe you were subbed up, because I really do feel like you were one of the early on first artists that actually subbed up to me. Like, that's a big reason why I've always checked out your stuff. I should have always shown you more love, not just because you're on fire now, but like I always thought you were fucking fire. I always liked your music. I'm just, you know me, ADHD, can't keep up with shit, and too many artists to keep fucking. But I am fucking loving this goddamn album, dude. Your lyricism is nuts. So back to it, but you're welcome on absolutely anytime. We'll make it work.
Unless I drop those motherfuckers, check the date, I'm original 99 in this motherfucker. I'm independent, I'm the fucking boss of me, motherfucker. That's the way that it goes, and that's the way that gotta hold.
Okay, so what I was originally pausing for is the 99 in this motherfucker, which is his birth year. Misty, if I lose track, you can call back to it. I'll make a comment to the ADHD sign of a genius mind. Appreciate the hell out of that. And outside of myself, because I choose to stay humble, I don't like to be a bragger at all or be like that. I'm just not one of those people that likes to be like that. I get hype once in a while, but I don't like to brag myself up like that. That's just not me. But yes, I like in relation to church, 1,000%, dude. 1,000%. Like the way he accesses it for just fucking genius. But he's also entertaining as fuck. Like, I think ADHD people in general are entertaining as fuck because they're just squirrel mind and fucking all over. Assuming they don't seem completely fucking crazy to the, like, you can't even track it. But a lot of them are funny as fuck. To add to that, in understanding my own situation, I've also found that that isn't something that you're, well, I shouldn't say isn't. It isn't always something that you're born with. A lot of the time, you can develop it through traumas. So yet again, it can be a PTSD response. It can be other things, experiences in your life that causes you to develop it. In my case, I think it's a touch of both. Obviously, I've not been shy of disclosing things that I'm not going to continue to go into unless it relates to the song. But I think it's a touch of both, because I do recall having issues in school, procrastination, not concentrating, various different things, third grade already, in order to continue on to fourth grade. And the reason why I went from private Catholic school to public school was because the principal basically told my parents that you either get him tested for ADHD, which she took her son to 3 different doctors till she got what she wanted. So there's that side note. Or he can't pass on to 4th grade. So we transferred schools. Fuck her. Matter of fact, I could put her on blast right now and say her name, but because I just recalled it. I couldn't recall it before. But anyway. So yeah. ADHD is a interesting thing. It's both a strength and a weakness, and I don't, some people try to say it's just a weakness, but I think it's also a strength too. But it's also not something that I try to glorify. I know I talk about it frequently for relatable purposes, but it's not something I'm glorifying by any means. It's definitely a struggle in a lot of ways, and I wouldn't change who I am, but it's I don't know how to explain it. It's tough. I wouldn't change who I am. It's just tough. To keep it on track, 99 in this motherfucker goes to his birth year, I do believe. And I love the way you take pride in your age, your generation, your whatever. I think that's super fucking dope. And not to throw too much hate, and hear me out fully before I say this, Trey, because it's not hate to you. But not to throw too much hate, but I will actually credit you, because I think you're probably aware of this as well. For your age, and not just because you're young, but Gen Z especially, taking after a lot of the shit that us millennials like me in church did, we pushed the boundaries on a lot of things that weren't accepted in younger generations. And I think a lot of generations do that, obviously. But in relation to Gen Z, they took what we, oh yeah, we pushed the boundary a little bit, and we just want to be free. We don't want to be told what to do, blah, 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 all this bullshit. And then Gen Z went, oh, you thought that was independence? We're gonna show you how to blow that shit the fuck out of the water and destroy the world. Because that's kind of what I feel has happened, is we've went from let's gain some freedoms and let's have independence and respect and equality and all this stuff, to now we're on the whole other end of burning the fucking world down. And hopefully that changes with this January 1st. But we'll see. Or January 1st or January 20th? For some reason, I feel like it's not exactly New Year's. Like the switchover, I think, is like the 20th or something. But I could be wrong. Either way, presidency is what I was referring to. So, shout out 99. I like how you repped yourself there.
I'm original, 99 in this motherfucker. I'm independent, I'm the fucking boss of me, motherfucker. That's the way that it goes, and that's the way that I gotta hold. Once I get a big old bag, I'm paying off my mama's home. That's your comfortable motto, when being raised up from the bottom. I'm so hard working at it, like an addict that's got a problem. I'm addicted to this rapping, I had enough, you need practice. There's a whole lot who envy me, I'm the reason you're in brackets. That's a caption for your time.
Yo, truth. That's the reason I'm you envy me. That's the reason why I'm in this bracket. Like, if you think of a tournament bracket, like, or even a income bracket, an achievement bracket, but if you think of a tournament bracket, I keep on moving to the next part of the bracket. Thinking of it, I beat this motherfucker, now I'm on to the next level. I beat this motherfucker, now I'm on to the next level. When do I face the top boss, the big boss? When do I face the ultimate? Like I'm a beat the shit out of him too.
When I blew out your matches so far, my sulfur just builds a fire when I stack them. Got a whole lot of problems if you fucking with me. Riding around, windows down, ain't no service for free. Got the woods in the back, it provides for my family. Call it one shot, two shot, third I do it physical. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. La 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 la. I do this shit daily with plumbing.
I do like that part. Like, he knows how to make it catchy as fuck. He adds some of that, what we might talk shit on mainstream for, adding pointless stuff and whatnot. But some of it, like in this case, I'm actually going to paint a little picture with that sound effect or that la 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 shit. But a lot of the time, like when you look at mainstream, they're just making something catchy. It doesn't matter if it has any purpose. It just sounds catchy, and it's something people, they have a formula. But in this case, I think to an extent, Trae's being catchy, but also purposeful in what he's pointing at or what he's painting. This is my interpretation. Say it with your chest, boy. And he keeps on saying that, like the repeat for the hook, but it's say it with your chest, boy. And then you just a bunch of pussies kind of idea. So it's just la la la. Everything you say is bullshit. You ain't standing behind it. You ain't standing up. You ain't got nothing to back it up. La 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 la. Kind of like that kid plugging his ears. La 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 la. I'm not worried about you.
Chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. La 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 la. I do this shit daily with plumbing noise like a straight pipe. Pissing up neighbors, don't got police, we burn the tires right. After we get it done, watch my middle fingers flying by. Bumping no the skies, go full throttle till the sun is rise. Tearing up the countryside, rolling in my country ride. Product of the tires right. After we get it done, I do this shit daily with plumbing noise like a straight pipe. Pissing up neighbors, don't got.
I like the straight pipe reference. Redneck shit.
Police, we burn the tires right. After we get it done, watch my middle fingers flying by. Bumping no the skies, go full throttle.
Shifting gears, going middle fingers to the. What was that? Oh, ludicrous. You only get one finger while I'm shifting gears. Blow this whole shit up to smithereens.
Till the sun is rise, tearing up the countryside. Nope. Rolling police, we burn the tires right. After we get it done, watch my middle fingers flying by. Bumping no the skies, go full throttle till the sun is rise, tearing up.
Does he say Colorado? That's why I keep on replaying this.
We get it done, watch my middle fingers flying by. Bumping no the skies, go full throttle till the sun is rise.
Go for no, I don't think it's Colorado, but it's go for something. maybe go for ride around. The way he twists it, rod around. Is it rod around? No, I don't know.
No fingers flying by, bumping no disguise. Don't fall throttle till the sun is rise. Tearing up the countryside, rolling in my country ride. Product of
Yo, this part of the bar right here, this part.
guys, don't fall throttle till the sun is rise. Tearing up the countryside, rolling in my country ride.
Tearing up the countryside, going for a country ride. Right?
Sun is rise, tearing up the countryside, rolling in my country ride.
Tearing up the countryside, rolling in my country ride. But he's very close, and I think this is intentional, to yet again a callback to Painter's Canvas. Country slide, which by the way is a fucking jam, if you haven't checked it out. So it throws me back, and especially with the way he did that, country ride, country side, like country slide is what I'm thinking, to fill in kind of the, I don't know what you call that, limerick or whatever I don't know what it's called poetically, but it's dope. I like it. It's almost like an indirect call to country slide.
Product of the avenue is bad for you to come outside. 3 bucks, 4 o'clock, sitting on them 35s. Fucking 9 to 5, do it for 24. Steady grind, dogs in this bitch.
Fuck a 9 to 5, doing it for 24, bro. Especially in the true crime days, I'm not fucking lying. No joke. Between Discord and lives, 24, bro. Like, didn't sleep for 3 fucking days sometimes, and that was before I was ever on any meds, any treatment. So it's not like I was wired on anything besides caffeine. Them were some fucking holy fucking drain you days. Like, dude, that's why that whole realm of friendships and shit fucking destroyed me. And, you know, the relationship thing that developed out of that and whatnot. There was a lot of time spent. It wasn't just normal life living. Like, when you're spending that much time with people 24/7, it's a different world. It's a different level of connection and attachment.
Coming out from the sticks, latching on like a tick, pulling triggers to itch.
I like it.
On my side, 3 bucks, 4 o'clock, sitting on them 35. Fucking 9 to 5, do it for 24. Steady grind, dogs in this bitch. Coming out from the sticks, latching on like a tick, pulling triggers to itch.
I like the references. My dog's in this bitch. Latching on like a tick. Scratching chiggers to itch. All country boy shit, bro.
Piss him off how we walking without a reason to give. Got the park to make him mark, make him suffer to live. Got a
Piss them off when we walking, but they still won't sate with the chest.
whole lot of problems if you fucking with me. Riding around, windows down, ain't no service for free. Got the woods in the back, it provides for my
Misty, you remember them fucking days? Like, she said 3 days crazy. You remember them fucking days. Like, you were following me in those days. I went through a lot of fucking shit. A lot of fucking shit, but you know damn well I was live a lot. I was on other people. Well, you might not have caught the other people's channel shit, but other people's channels. Like, when we're talking about some other stuff you might have come across, like things being said in backstage StreamYard. We say backstage. All it is fucking StreamYard using it as a fucking call and not going live. But anyway, we've done that. I got fucked over one time when I told him flat out I didn't want to go live. I'm not coming in if we're going live. And the motherfuckers hit the live button after we were talking for like 5-10 minutes. I was like, dude, I lost my shit over that one. But anyway, yeah, sidetrack.
family. Call it 1 shot, 2 shot, 3rd I do it physically. Come and say it with your chest, boy.
3rd, I do it physically. That time I heard it. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3rd, I do it physically. That's what he's saying. Holy fuck. 3rd, I do it physically. Trey, if you tell me I got it wrong, I'm going to be so mad. Not mad at you, mad at myself, because I feel like I finally figured it out. Because I couldn't figure it out at the start. Remember that, Misty?
Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Come and say it with your chest, boy. La 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 la.
Say it with your chest, boy. All I'll say in conclusion is that is very well going to be my favorite off the album. If you guys like that reaction video, please be sure to smash that like button down below. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. As always, check out the artist page down in the description below. And I really do appreciate y'all being here. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.